Welcome back to Good Friends Friday. How you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah? Little Harry Potter.
Better. Oh my gosh, I got to wear a scarf, got to cast a spell.
It's amazing. We were chilly too, so that helped. Romero himself, along with band member Paul, are here to answer some very important questions. Hi, guys.
Hi. Howdy.
Good morning. Good morning. You're very cool with your tats and your look. Okay, how long have you guys been together, and how did you start up the band?
So the band's been together about 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And basically it started out as a solo project. So when we did the first record, it was mostly myself recording and playing almost every instrument, except I had a couple guests and a couple producers that helped me with it.
Wow, how talented.
But as a whole, about 10 years.
Wow, and you guys, how did you guys meet?
Paul and I have known each other a good 25, 30 years.
Oh, wow.
I had a cousin that said all these years, you guys should play together. And we finally did, and the chemistry was amazing. And what a great guy to play with.
That's amazing.
It's a treat.
Nice.
It's a real pleasure.
And Paul, how did you first know that you loved music?
Oh boy, as a young boy, the music was calling to me.
Yeah.
Kind of like the pirate's gold. The
Booty.
the music's calling. And my parents were really supportive.
That's so
and
important.
at a young age, you know, they would finance guitars to help me co-finance guitars and buy them. And I listened to albums, and I wanted to know the magic behind them. How do you make that sound? How do you make that noise? You know, like the curiosity of a young boy.
Nice. That's why we also need more arts education in our school system. May I just say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Soapbox.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Romero, you've been playing songs for your first solo album, Rock and Rolla.
Correct.
Did I say it right?
You did.
Rock and Rolla. Okay, why is this so significant? Yeah, let's hold this up.
Because this is the official first solo record. Now, I've been doing it for, like I said, 25, 30 years. Aaron and I, the bass player, we had a band that had some moderate success in the 90s and 2000s. When that band broke up, I went back to school, kind of wanted to regroup and figure out if I still wanted to do this.
Right.
Yeah.
And then in 2016, I started writing and recording stuff at home and ended up taking it to a bigger studio in Minneapolis. And it kind of blew up from there. So I felt like I got a second chance in the business, a second chance in a very challenging industry.
Yeah, that's
and
very
an
rare.
opportunity to showcase things that were very different from what I did previously.
Wow, it's rare to have that second chance, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Minneapolis,
So I
that's
feel
the Prince
grateful.
tattoo. You guys are
One of my
had
favorites.
like Kismet, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are you're gearing up, I didn't know this, but for the Greeley Stampede.
Yes.
This isn't your
yeah.
first rodeo.
Okay.
It was written. All right, what can we expect this year? Are you on horseback?
No. I'm doing the bulls and then a set of music. We'll see how I feel.
It's side hustle.
Actually, so we've been a part of the Stampede for about 10 years as well.
Wow.
Off and on. So we've done shows with Cheap Trick, REO Speedwagon, Three Doors Down, Lit.
No way.
Yeah, a bunch of different bands. So they keep bringing us back, which I'm just grateful. So shout out to Corey and Trent. But this year, so we're doing the side stage, but it's kind of fun because it's actually a huge outdoor stage and it's free, and we're opening for Everclear. So it's like
No
one of our favorite
way.
bands.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
And with this show, it's slightly different. Usually when we're opening for a national, you get maybe 30 to 45 minutes, and it's hard when I have 5 records, like picking songs, what are we gonna do? For this, play an hour and a half, and then we sneak in a few things like, well, maybe we might do some Prince, we might do Van Halen, we might do the Beatles. We kind of sneak in a couple cover songs to kind of show our influences.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, 7, and we'll watch them fall.
We have the rights.
I just paid $1 million. That's right.
And Paul, what are you looking forward to in playing at the Greeley Stampede?
Oh boy, what a great tradition up there. I grew up in northern Colorado, in Loveland, Colorado, and what a great community event it's been for so many years. And then there's another tradition. I've actually played there probably 15 years straight now.
way.
And the last few years has been with Chris. But I love so much music. I played with country bands there and rock bands and just everything. I'm like a musical sponge, and I soak it all in, and I just love it. But what a tradition up there at Greeley Stampede, and honored to be a part of it.
I wish I was part of that. Stampede tour. Okay, we're gonna gear you up. We're gonna let you guys get ready. So head over to the stage, and while you guys head over to the stage, I have some information for you all. So we will see you over at the stage. You can catch Romero at the Greeley Stampede on June 26th. They are opening for the alternative rock band Everclear. That's huge, right? Yeah. But for now, here's Romero with the song Goodbye.
time for me to say goodbye. The love we shared was just a line to me. Through the good times and the bad, you took a part of me I'll never get back. A hole in my heart you just tried to fill. I sat alone and I cried. Love and the hate I felt for you. There was a time when either would do. Another slip, this could be the end. Wish I never felt this way for you. Wish I'd never seen your face. Accountable for all that I have wronged. A million stories in a song. To wanna live with more regret. I wish that I could just forget. Another chapter, close the door. It's time to leave, don't no more. The pain inside, you just couldn't kill. Wish I never felt this way for you. Wish I'd never seen your face. Accountable for all that I have wronged. A million stories in a song. Have my fill, it's time to leave. Looking back, no time to grieve. Took a better part of me. I'll prove you wrong, just believe. Another slip, this could be the end. I hope I never, ever fall again.